Hey everyone, welcome back to the 11th devlog for my game, codenamed Big Chungus. This week, we'll have a short update. New additions include new items, new tiers of gear, and some changes to the way the crafting stations work. Otherwise, we have some lighting effects that we've added, and that's about it, so let's get started. The first thing that's changed is the movement of iron nodes into the cave, and they've been replaced with tin nodes on the surface. Basically, the tin is now the second tier of metal that you can find in the game. So you'll find these nodes around the game. You can mine them just like tin, just like iron, but they're tin instead. The tin anvil has been added. It uses the same image that the iron anvil used to have. The tin anvil is basically your first tier anvil. The iron anvil is going to be your second tier anvil, and that's going to be what you're going to make after you've delved into the cave and found some iron in there. The tin anvil is capable of producing copper, tin, and bronze tier items, whereas the iron is going to be anything above that. There are now 6 different bars that you can smelt, ranging from copper bars to tin bars to bronze bars, which are a combination of tin and copper, iron bars, and then finally silver and gold bars. The silver and gold bars don't currently have any recipes, but the plan is to implement a few new tiers of items and some jewelry, which we'll get to in a minute. The jewelry workbench is going to be the crafting station where players can make trinkets and jewelry out of maybe gems and gold and silver. The trinkets and jewelry and various other craftables will be equipable with special properties that enhance maybe the damage or the strength or dexterity of the player, including the health and stamina, power, regen, all that kind of good stuff. So those recipes have not been created yet, but the jewelry station now exists, and it is crafted using gold and silver, which you find in the caves. New updates to the lighting system include the ability to add colored lighting to the game world. Now torches and the player and various other items in the game can have a glow that is colored. I have yet to implement exact specifications for which things are going to be what color, but the capability now exists, and I would expect that particle effects and various other entities in the game will emit various glows or colors that make the lighting that much more interesting. That's it for this week. Pretty short list of updates. Stay tuned. Next week, we should have some more to talk about. I'll be doing hopefully some balance updates to account for the fact that there's now multiple tiers of items in the game. I'll add some jewelry, possibly start work on a new biome, and maybe even try to start work on a boss. I know that those things are on the priorities list, and hopefully I start getting to them by next week. Anyways, have a good one.